Hello, my dears. How you doing today? We're gonna get started in just a minute. Do 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 do. Wee! Hello. Let's see. Do 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 do. Go down. I'm having issues. Hello. How's everybody doing this week? I have no idea what we're playing. In my defense, I have over 600 games in my library, okay? It's very hard to choose sometimes. But we're just going to dive on in and start checking things out. I figured it'd be fun if you guys could drop me a random number and I could see what's in my library. Hello, Ohilio! Welcome in! Oh, you're tired today? Oh, dear. Oh, wow. Yeah, so it's towards the end of the day for you, huh? I don't know why. Why is that not working? I don't know. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm not sure what game we're playing yet. We might play a series. Funny story, that cover image decided to crash and I had to restore it. I think my character hacked me. I mean, maybe your character's a hacker, ain't they? For context for anybody else watching, Ohilia is a game dev. She is working on a game. But hello. Okay. Okay. I have thoughts. I was thinking we could finally play Missing by C2 Foes. I've been dancing around playing this one for years. It's a really short game. It's like a little mystery. It's got yandere and it's super short. And apparently they have like a little follow up game that's supposed to be more creepier. They're really short, so we could do both of them at once. But also, I thought it'd be fun if you guys help me pick what games I need to record next or even play during this live stream. So, I have over 600 games in my library. So, if everybody could just drop a number, a random number between 1 and 600, and I could like find it in the and see which game you select. I don't mind as long as it's BL. I need some. Okay. I don't know if that one's considered BL. It's definitely in the yandere category, but we could play some BL for sure. Wrong number. I want a completion. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm taking notes of that. But give me another random number. I literally was on a roll and I recorded like 4 games yesterday. But okay. Ohilia suggests it's a BL. So Missing is off because it's not like a BL. It's more of a yandere. So, yeah, this is a slow start, but literally my brain was just like, so many games, can't think, blur. Well, I thought we could play maybe, what was it, Our Life or Our Time or whatever. It's a really slow, sweet game. Alright, let me open the BL Games to Play folder. Alright. I should just pick a random game. This is why I shouldn't be in charge of, my own channel. Because I am very bad at picking things. $34. Yeah, give me a sweet game. I need it. Alrighty then. I think we could just dive into Cove then. Cove. Cove is the name of one of the characters. I have owned this game for literally years. Oh, May. May would be, I think. Is May a good one or is it? I think that one might. I forgot about May. I have May, but I think. Yeah, Our Life. That's the name of it. Beginning and Always. I have literally owned this game for like 4 years, okay? But I think this would be perfect to finally play it. It is a is a slow burn BL, but it's also long. So we could spread it out over a while. But 34. You picking a low number here. Curious about that. Okay, the game, I'm waiting for the game to boot up, but out of curiosity, I am going to go see what game you chose. Oh, look at you, Chibi. Alright. And then it's in alphabetical order, so you're going to pick something right at the beginning. Let's see. 34. That's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. A painting of you. I thought I played a painting of you. Okay, well, I'm going to move that over there. I thought I played a painting of you already. Maybe I just didn't move it out of that folder. But, okay. The game is loading. Let me get it pulled up here. It's got this really cute loading screen, too. Oh, so that's what was blocking my background. I wanted to say 457, but I realized that'd take forever to find. No, I just highlight it. I just highlight the folder. Okay, come on, you gotta load. Is it not gonna load? Alrighty. Why does games hate me? I don't know why it's not loading though. Okay. We're just cursed to never play. We're just cursed to never play it, but let me... Oh, I know what to do. Hang on. There we go. I could do this. Whee! And we can play like that. But you won't have me. Alrighty. I guess... Okay, well, I guess we're not playing that. Sorry. Your computer doesn't recognize fluff. It doesn't. I haven't had that issue in a while. Everybody left because they're like, They don't know what the heck they're doing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alrighty, well, that was a bust. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. This is why it's good to check games before I stream. Oh, speaking of, what did you think about me starting 14 days with you over? Because day 5 literally just came out, and I'm like, hang on, I haven't played freaking day 2, 3, or 4 yet. So we are playing through them again on the channel. I'm going to be replaying them. Man, I thought You and Him chapter 4 was out because I kept seeing posts about it. No, it's about to come out. It's about to come out. It just hasn't come out yet. And I'm like looking forward to that. Of course. What was it? 457 you said? Let me see. Whee! I have 573 in the same folder here. 457. I'm curious. The Witch and the Prince is what you chose, which is not a BL, but alright. I don't think it's a BL. It's like, just, you know, there we go. I think, okay, let's play Starry Flowers. I know I have it. It's supposed to be like a cute game. I've danced around it for a long time. It's a BL and it's like super cute. I know I have it. Okay, everything is alphabetized, thankfully. Alright, I can't find it, so let me download it for the bazillionth time. Goodness. Man, my computer don't like me. Well, I'm gonna get a new computer soon. As long as it's cute, I don't mind. Okay, yeah. But I do have Omegaverse, games. I do got some new ones. I think of you every time I find Omegaverse. I'm like, ooh. Let me see. Do. But yeah, I got some new tea lately. And I got, yeah, there is a website called Republic of Tea. And they have so many teas. And I ordered 3, and they threw in a free gift of like a full tin of tea and then some other individual packages. And I've tried all of them by now, except the 2 individual packages. But I've tried them all, and surprisingly, my favorite is the free tin they threw in. Like, okay, it's called Lucky Irish Breakfast. And it is a black tea, but, I mean, it's just so smooth. That's actually what I'm drinking right now. Let me see. I'm a coffee person, but shoo me. I like the smell of coffee. I've never really gotten into drinking it. Um, so I'm not much of a caffeine person, but I do remember I got, oh, this was funny. While it's extracting right now, we're gonna dive in and play it in a minute. But while it's extracting, I can tell you stuff. But I remember there was a little drink vendor we used to see all the time, and they had a little pop up in the town next door, and we're like, okay, we'll go over there. And this person had seen me for years. Okay, they knew I only had it. They called it kitty style, which means it had a cream base instead of a coffee base. So I got like a caramel frappuccino because they made it really good. I mean, better than Starbucks. Okay. And so I got it. You know, I was sipping it, and we're like, okay, we're gonna go to a couple stores while we're out in this town. I'm like, okay. So we go out in the town, and as we get to the store, it hits. It had coffee in it. They forgot, and I was vibrating. I couldn't stand still. I was jittery. I was vibrating. I was just like, okay, so I'm gonna go over here and look in this area. So if you want to come look over there, I'll be fine. Or if not, I'll come like find you in a little bit because I need to go see what I was just like that. No joke. I was I was talking like that super super fast. I was like zoom. So that's my experience with having like full blown heavy high caffeine. I shouldn't be loud. I should be loud. So like the smaller caffeine in tea is good for me, okay? Hey, Peridot, welcome in. Okay, it finally did it, okay. Alright, we're gonna get this booted up. It better play, my goodness. Let's see. As it should be, make sure to share every Omegaverse you find. I have a love-hate relationship with Omegaverse. I mean, I do have a couple of other games saved. I'll have to, like, figure out which ones they were. I hated coffee until I started adulthood. You don't, host to drink coffee. Coffee picks you. You don't choose to drink coffee. I like both coffee and tea. I try to keep my caffeine intake down, though. I like them both really sweet. Yeah, I used to like drown my tea in honey, and it got, yay, it's working. It got to the point where it was actually very bad for me. So doctor said stop. So now I just drink black tea with milk in it, and I'm trying to try different like herbal teas and fruit teas and stuff and see what I like. So far, I like strawberry hibiscus. Watermelon hibiscus is nasty. I don't know why it's a different. And dragon oolong or peach blossom oolong is pretty good. It gets bitter if you let it sit for a while though. And then I've tried my first red tea. It's actually supposed to have the same benefits as green tea, but it's red tea, which is from a fruit, or not fruit, like a root in Africa. But I got vanilla, and it's just like the vanilla smell whacks you in the face, and it's just like, oh, I don't know if I'm tasting anything, but I can smell it. So yeah, I really liked my drinks sweet, but now I have to deal with not sweet for my health. What's your favorite coffee or tea, guys? Starbucks is too sweet. In my college, they made it not sweet, and I liked it better. Anything is better and less expensive than Starbucks. Yeah. Watermelon tea. Who thought of that? I don't even like watermelon candy. Actually, I do like watermelon candy. Well, I haven't had it in years. I'm getting old. I don't eat candy as much. But I was like, yeah, maybe I like it. No. 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 So I'm gonna pawn it off on a friend, along with like this chamomile tea I got, because it literally tastes like you're eating grass. Uh, and the green tea I don't like. So all my friends are just getting my leftover tea that I don't like. I'm like, I'll keep what I like. You guys take this. Well, watermelon is so artificial tasting. Yeah, unless you have an actual real watermelon in front of you. And then you drown it in salt and eat it. um, Caramel coffee, the only one I drink. I don't have it without caramel. I don't even taste the caramel, but I have to have it. Yeah, caramel hits so well. That was like my favorite type of frappuccino. Like, I'm doing good. I'm actually where I'm drinking less sweet stuff. Sweet stuff is about too much for me now, so I don't really get it anymore. But I did have a butter beer from Joe Muggs. That was really freaking good. I inhaled that. But anyway. Alright, I think it's about time to dive on in. Finally. Okay, look at all these language options they offer. That is a lot. They are awesome. Okay, English. Okay. Nami presents Starry Flowers by Nom Nom Nami Nami. Okay, I like that. That's cute. Let's see. Because watermelon is mid-flavor, like 90% water, so it's hard to put in candy. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I got that up. Alright, I'm getting this all pulled up so I can read the chat. Because I have it like semi-transparent, so sometimes it's hard to read it. Alright. There we go. We're good now. Okay, let's start. Look at Periwinkle. Ain't he cute? It is a boy, okay? It is a boy. Hello, and welcome to the deliciously romantic tale of my first love. There's just one thing before we begin. I can grant you the power to choose my accessories at various points in the story. I am being very gracious to offer such a thing. You know, if you use it, you had better make me look as adorable as possible. This little feature has no effect on the story. Otherwise, it's simply for your entertainment, should you wish for it. Oh, I like caramel frappe, matcha green tea, fraps, or iced fruit tea. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love it's giving winter flowers. It's so cute. Would you like to enable the dress up? Yeah, sure. Then without further ado, let's get ready for my first date with Pastel. Oh my god, okay. He is cute. Oh, we can do earrings. Oh, look at the flowers, the flower crown. Okay, I think the flower crown is adorable. Light choker, dark choker. You can't really see the choker. Ooh, blue flowers. Fairy wings, cattail, angel wings, demon wings. Kind of like matches his... Oh, look at the little hearts. Okay, I like that one. Chapter 1, First Dates. Today, I met a boy at a candy shop. The moment I saw him, I just knew I couldn't leave without flirting a little. He was so delightfully flustered, which of course only made him that much cuter. When I told him to meet me here, he could only manage to nod in response. So cute! Ah, my favorite type to pursue. Ah, there he is now. Oh, look at the baby! Hey, I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. Oh, he is cute. Look at this pink vibe. Pastel, look at you. And here, I thought you looked plenty good in the uniform. My heart was unprepared. Sorry, is it too much? I can change. My, but I haven't even fully seen what's under that cloak of yours. It'd be such a waste to change prematurely. Oh my god, look at him blush and drool. I will say these are both boys and they're both adults, okay? It says so on the page. All I'm seeing are the most feminine looking characters, and apparently they're male. It's happened in 2 live streams in the game Strawberry Extermination and 14 Days with You. I mean, I love these like little femboys. They're really cute. But they're so cute, it's fine. I know, right? They are adorable. Okay, let me just say, Strawberry Extermination was an experience, okay? It was an experience. Huh. Right. Forget it then. Besides, it'll be my pleasure to unwrap you later on, my sweets. Ah! Periwinkle, you might need to back up a bit, boy. You're about to make himself combust. Now, shall we head to dinner? Okay, lead the way. I truly didn't expect it. He definitely seemed the type to have a more modest sense of style. Thigh highs with such a short skirt? Or was it a dress? I only briefly glimpsed it. I'm quite looking forward to seeing more tonight. Thank you for clarifying their ages. I got nervous because I haven't finished Strawberry Extermination. I need to do that. Yes, they are adults. They are adults in this game. I have checked it before. They are adults. And Strawberry Extermination, they are adults too. But Strawberry Extermination, that's just an experience. Not to spoil it, but that is an experience. I really hope that dev makes more. Oh gosh, that was something. The restaurant I decided on is one of my usual rotation. Good for a quiet, comfortable evening. For a variety of dates, you must have a variety of locations in mind. Tonight's mood is romantic rendezvous. It's a little high-end though, not overly so. Just enough to make the night feel special. Pastel slides into the booth, following Periwinkle's lead. One hand holds his mantle in place, while the other brushes his bangs aside anxiously. Is this your first time? Huh? Coming here, I mean. What did you think I was asking? No, nothing. I've never been here before. It seems fancy. I'm a fan of the atmosphere. The food isn't bad either. Now, let's get a few formalities out of the way, shall we? First and foremost, your pronouns? Oh, I just use he, him. What about you? The same, though I don't necessarily mind being called by others, especially considering my presentation. Ah, understandable. Next, expectations. I consider clarity in this regard to be a key part of ensuring we both enjoy ourselves to the fullest. I do this sort of thing often, you see. As such, I have a couple of ground rules to establish. Sure. I'm actually glad you brought it up. Oh? I'm not looking for anything serious. In fact, I kind of prefer when it's just a one-night thing. We're on the very same page then. Oh, come on. You guys would be adorable together. But I guess it is good to start just with one date and see what happens. Not that I mind if, we end up wanting to do this again some other time. That's quite likely for me in this case. Certainly, I'm open for that as well. Okay, I'm making their voices sound way too similar. Hang on. Ah, my tea is gone. Did you have any other ground rules? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Are you nervous? Yes. You can tell me to stop if you're ever feeling too overwhelmed. That's the other rule. I like feeling overwhelmed. To an extent. I had assumed as much, but to hear you admit it outright, Pastel. Periwinkle's just down to clown, isn't he? In that case, I'll do my best to overwhelm you, my sweets. Yes, this was shaping up to be a wonderful night indeed. The waiter came over to take our order. I went first to give my sweet date a chance to compose himself. With our food ordered, Pastel finally drops his mantle to reveal. Oh, look at that tank top. Oh no, it's a dress. My, so it was a cute little dress after all. Oh, and here I thought you were saving the surprise for after dinner. Sorry, I started feeling awkward with the extra layer. Don't apologize. My only limit is not getting to take it off you myself. Are you trying to give the boy heat stroke? Oh my god. You'll save the last few layers for me, won't you? I don't think we're good for this poor pink boy's heart. No, I don't think we are. Uh-huh. That's all that matters then. I'm having the time of my life. And by the look of it, so is Pastel. I live to tease cute witch boys. How fortunate that I came across the sweetest one today. Our food arrives before Pastel is able to recover. He can't even look the waiter in the eye. How adorable. No, I mustn't overindulge before we've even eaten our meal. There will be plenty of time after dessert. Pastel takes a few bites of his food before speaking up. So, Periwinkle, what do you do for a living? Besides teasing you until you're barely able to speak? Yes, besides that. My line of work, then. I suppose I can tell you. I'm an arrow magician. I specialize in creating pleasant scents. Periwinkle tugs his wand out of his sleeve and lightly taps the candle on the table. In a small burst, the atmosphere shifts around the pair. The candle's original aroma is quickly forgotten and is replaced by something new and cozier. Ah, that is nice. What smell is that? I'm no good at pinpointing stuff like this. Vanilla. I thought it suited you, though. I'm starting to think a more lustful scent might have been a better fit. What does that even mean? This is a nice GL store. I mean BL. I'm being mean. I love it. It's so cute. Well, you wanted cute. Just that you've done nothing but exceed my expectations. I'm not doing anything. Boy, you are sitting there and being adorable. I think that's good. Pastel retreats behind his glass of water, overwhelmed by embarrassment once again. I did say I'd go easier on him, didn't I? He's just too irresistible. Anywho, I bottle and sell scents like this one. It's fairly lucrative work once you built a reputation for yourself. Sounds fulfilling. What about you, Pastel? What kind of magic do you specialize in? I had mostly been living without magic until recently. Without magic? I can't imagine. It's not so bad. I mean, humans do it, so why not? I suppose that's true. I very directly make a living off mine, so I find myself quite a bind if I wasn't able to use it. Not that I mind being bound from time to time, you know. Oh God. But I think we do know how you want to be bound up. How do you keep doing that? Every time I think we're talking about something innocent. Oh, Periwinkle's mind is not innocent, okay? It is not innocent. I can't help myself, can I? Deliberate word choice, my sweet. Would you like me to hold back a little more? No, it's okay. I was just kinda impressed. We finish up our meals and decide on sharing a slice of strawberry cheesecake for dessert. Pastel deliberately leaves the larger bits of strawberry for me. I wonder if it's because he doesn't like them, or is he just that kind? Either way, this has quickly become my most favorite date of the past few months. Tell me more about yourself, Pastel. I'm afraid the only thing I know is that you work at the renowned Altura Suites. He looks like such a flower boy, literally. I know, right? There's not much else to know. Surely there's plenty more than just that. Any hobbies, perhaps? Cleaning, maybe? Any non-work related hobbies, dear? Sorry, I never know how to answer these types of questions. My best friend is an alchemist, so I've recently been going on little adventures to help gather ingredients for her craft. Now there's something interesting. Other than that, I honestly don't get out much. I have my hands full running the store. So diligent. Does that mean this is your first night out in a while? Ah, yes, I guess it is. I'm honored you were willing to share it with me then. Yeah, I don't think I would have tried this place if you hadn't brought me in. So it's been worth it so far. Thanks, Periwinkle. The table had long been cleared, and yet our conversation continued throughout the night. The place is never too busy, which always leaves me free to linger here without the guilt of taking up any much-needed table space. The longer the date, the more satisfying the finale. That's something I live by. Rushing straight to the climax inevitably gets a bit dull after a while. I want to enjoy this night to its fullest. Oh my god. Perry! Oh my god. Pastel. Do you see the witch at the table over there? Don't be too obvious now. The one with the tall hat, you see? Yeah, I see them. I brought them here about 2 weeks ago. I guess they agreed that it made a nice date spot. I actually... The guy sitting across from them, I'm pretty sure I've been with him before. No. Surely you're joking, Pastel. Shh. Don't say my name so loudly. Just keep your head low. I'm sure he won't notice. Oh, he just looked this way. Ah! Only kidding. Perry! Ooh, a nickname already. We're moving so fast. You're the one who's been calling me my sweet all night? Well, you are, aren't you? Whose fault is it that you shared a name with Candy? Not mine! Still, do you think those two make a good couple? How should I know? Just imagine the kind of person I'd go on a date with and pair them with the other. And what kind of person is that? You, for one. Maybe they wouldn't be so good together. My, am I supposed to take offense to that? Nah, that guy was just kind of pushy. You're too much, Pastel. Oh, this is fun. They have a nice little, like, banter back and forth. It is so easy to fluster Pastel. We eventually made our way out of the restaurant that night. It had gotten quite late already. When's the last time I stayed until closing? There was never a moment of awkward silence between us. Only Pastel's embarrassed pauses, clear attempts to steer his mind away from debauchery. As we wander back into the night air, he's the first to speak up again. You could have at least let me cover the tip. Nonsense! I'm the one who asked you out tonight. You don't have to cover a thing. In fact, I'd prefer it if you didn't cover... Okay, I saw that one coming this time. You don't have to say it! Too easy, But really, it's a shame to hide such a cute outfit from the world. I don't have the confidence. Reminds me of my youth. You'll get there, my sweet. One day you'll be able to toss aside any feelings of inadequacy and wear all sorts of daring outfits with pride. No, it's not a matter of self-esteem or anything. It's just, if anyone I knew saw me like this, I would die. So that's how it is. I'm being treated to a more intimate side of this witch boy right now. We walk together into the street under the streetlights until we reach our original meeting place. Would you like me to escort you home? No, that's okay. Then if you don't mind, my place is just down the street. Perhaps you'd like to accompany me. Yes, I mean, I wouldn't want you to have to walk alone in the dark. No, it's dead at night and probably cold as hell. I'm not taking my jacket off for cuteness. Exactly. Exactly. He cold. You see how bare his shoulders were? Such a gentleman. Look how blushy he is. Periwinkle expertly slides his hand up and under Pastel's mantle, linking arms as they go along. They walk in comfortable silence towards Periwinkle's house. Well, this is me. Or wait, oh, I got the name. Well, this is me. I had the most lovely evening. Thank you for accompanying me to dinner tonight. I had fun too. Thanks for inviting me out. When will they throw hands? Hello, Dragon Thief. What do you mean, when will they throw hands? Welcome in. How are you doing? No, my thing fell over. I had fun too. Thanks for inviting me out. Pastel fidgets as if he had something to ask but can't find the words. I need some one-on-one action. Well, I don't know if 1v1 action. Do you mean a fight or, a more intimate type of fight? I think they might have a more intimate type of fight sometime. You know? Pastel? Periwinkle takes a step closer. Yes? He leans in, pausing for any sort of reaction. I don't know who should be walking who home. They both look so feminine. I think Periwinkle's more of the by the way, how long is this game? I'll check in a minute. Yo, what? Chill. He leans in, pausing for any sort of reaction, only for Pastel's lips to come clumsily crashing forward. Oh, they kiss! They're so cute. He's in more of a rush than I thought. Then again, I did spend all night winding him up. The boy is just gonna combust on the spot. So cute! Pastel, I just remembered. Since we're here, would you like to come in and sample some of my magic? I'd like that, yes. Very well then. We both knew from the beginning that he would be staying the night, of course. It's just so much more fun than drawing it out like this. But if that kiss is any indication of things to come, I may have gone a little overboard tonight. If so, we're in for quite the sleepover. Oh, look at his house. It's so blue. Okay, let me check how long it is real quick. I don't think it's too awful long. But it is, longer than only one of any asset game. Let's see. Okay, just so you know, Periwinkle is 26 and Pastel is 26. They're both 26. Okay, so actually this is a long game. Well, longer. It's got 27,000 words and estimated 2 hours. So if you add in how long it takes me to play games, it's like a 3-hour game. So, his house. I thought it's Periwinkle's house. Yeah, it is Periwinkle's house. Maybe I read that wrong or something. Yeah, because, they didn't want us... Pastel didn't want us to walk him home, but he agreed to come to Periwinkle's house. So we're at Periwinkle's house. Oh, damn. Long live stream. If we cover the entire game in this one, if not, we do like a short follow-up one. Sorry about the mess. I haven't found the time to tidy up. But I mean, it took us forever to figure out what game to play today. The door closes loudly behind them. When Pastel doesn't respond, Periwinkle turns back to face him. Pastel's back is against the door as he fumbles to untie his mantle. He's completely run out of patience, hasn't he? Then I'm afraid I simply have no choice but to indulge him. Oh! I shouldn't keep you waiting a second longer now, should I? Oh, but I still need to change into something a little easier to take off. Looking this good comes at a price. You see, I promise I won't keep you waiting. Okay. Periwinkle gives him another peck on the lips and leads him through the cluttered living room to his bedroom door. Okay. I was like, I know this is a safe game, right? I don't need the panic. I don't need the panic Divine Speaker did to me. I am forever scarred. Okay. This is not liking me today. Okay. Ah. Oh my god. Okay. Ah! I am having problems with Steam chat. It just keeps falling over. Nah. Why? Why do you hate me? Okay, I guess that's good enough. It's just, I say I guess it's good enough, but I'm just letting it lay flat. It won't stay up today. I don't know why. It took me ages to get out of bed that morning. Oh, they had a wild night. Oh goodness, I think they did have a wild night. Look at everything thrown everywhere. After all, I just couldn't stop thinking about how absolutely adorable Pastel was. I've been praying for a Divine Speaker moment. I need that type of thrill again. No! No, we don't! No! Golly! Oh gosh. You want to see me panic, don't you? He scrambled out of here almost as soon as he woke up, saying he could be late for work. Yeah. Such a shame. Would have been nice to get one last round in. I did get a kiss goodbye, though. It's nice to feel like a housewife for a moment. But I should get to work, too. I have an order to fill, don't I? So they had a fun night. They had a fun night. Periwinkle finally rolls out of bed and gets ready for the day. The order in question is for a nearby apothecary. Did you know, arrow magic like mine is actually quite good for you? It's got nothing on actual healing magic, but the calming atmosphere it creates does wonders for one's mood. This particular batch is meant to help with insomnia. Yes we do. It's been too soft here lately. I'm Sally. I have just been scarred, and I'm like, I don't want any panic moments, but I mean, it'll probably happen sooner or later with the type of games I play. But, goodness. Isn't Patreon good enough? I mean, we haven't really got any spicy parts in the Patreon lately. Maybe this go around. I still need to record this month's Patreon video. For those of you who don't know, I do have a Patreon where I upload an exclusive video up on Patreon every month, and it is normally for games that have spicy scenes in it. But not every month is going to have a spicy scene, you know, story. But maybe soon. This particular batch is meant to help with insomnia, which is ironic considering how late I stayed up with Pastel. Whoops, can't be getting distracted now. I really need to finish up these last few bottles. Periwinkle closes his eyes and draws his wand. Look at his little, like, pajamas. Play wrong number again, or the symbiont. Even Patreon isn't giving spicy game, but I already finished half a vampire game. Yeah, okay. I will record some wrong number. Yeah, I do need to play the symbiont, the second symbiont game. We did finish the first one. The second one came out, and then there's like an, no, the second one is in progress. There is a DLC or something that came out for Symbiont, but the second one, the free demo is out, but it's still in progress for the next Symbiont. He looks like that one girl from Rent-A-Girlfriend. I haven't watched or played Rent-A-Girlfriend, but okay. I will believe you. Large drops form at its tips, falling into the empty bottles, one by one. With each drip, the bottle's contents swell, and after only the 5th drop is completely filled. Ha, perfect. It's so much easier to finish these with a clear mind. I can't help it if a refreshing night out is the only way to regain my focus. Although, I probably could have gotten one of these done last night if Pastel hadn't been so impatient. No, I mustn't let my mind wander too far from work now. Periwinkle fills the remaining bottles, screwing the lid on as he goes. There! How my house is gonna smell like lavender. I'd better head out before I'm lulled to sleep by my own magic. Oh, we can accessorize! Let's put on earrings today. And let's do little, like, flowers to go with the earrings. The symbiont traumatized me. Not the spicy, but the ending were, yeah. We actually, I didn't record, I don't think I recorded the spicy bits for symbiont yet. Oh, is that what you mean? I do need to do the spicy bits for symbiont. Ooh, we're at a little flower shop. Oh, apothecary, I am sorry. The apothecary is only a short walk away, but I never managed to walk in its doors on time. Perhaps because it's so close, I always underestimate the time it takes to reach it. I can hear the owner tapping her foot with impatience as soon as I open the door. Hey! Oh, I like your outfit. Oh, look, is that like a turnip? Is that a turnip hanging from your hat? Or a mandrake? Turnip? I don't know why I'm thinking turnip. I don't think that's what a turnip looks like. Got a little potion necklace. No, that traumatized me. We really betrayed Brav for an egg? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Brave deserved better. He's the baby. Astragalus. I have that special order ready for you. You're late again, Periwinkle. Lost track of time. You'll forgive me, won't you? You are literally my only provider who has no respect for appointments. That's simply not true. I never miss a date. There's the problem. You were out getting laid again, weren't you? How vulgar. I had a romantic evening with a very cute boy, who then ended up sleeping over. Well, you had all week to fulfill the order. Try getting it done in advance next time. Yes, ma'am. Now, let's see what you brought. I worked with astrologists for a few years now. She's completely immune to my charms. Shocking to say the least. But it's meant we've been able to remain good friends all this time. Or, let's see. Astragalus Would you consider us to be good friends? I put up with you. My, but you don't put up with anyone. You must really like me. You got a favor to ask or something? Is that what you're getting at? No, I was just thinking of how to categorize our relationship. Business associate works just fine, doesn't it? Come now, surely you consider us to be closer than that. I know better than to get involved with you, Periwinkle. Why? Whatever do you mean? You're too dazzling. I take that as a compliment. Great. Now will you stop distracting me? I'm trying to count. Yes, we're definitely good friends. Too dazzling, though. I'm not sure there is such a thing. And what could be wrong with it if there was? What point is there in not shining as brightly as one can? Astragalus finished counting the bottles, sighing in feigned exasperation as she marks them off on her checklist. You may always be late, but you deliver quality every time. You're consistent, if nothing else. The waiting is part of the fun. It builds excitement, wouldn't you say? Nope, just builds frustration for me. Okay, she's a real one for that. But at least you always come through. She unlocks a small drawer behind the counter and takes out an envelope with Periwinkle's name scribbled on it. Here's the rest of your payment. Don't spend it all in one place. Oh, I couldn't if I tried. Really, you're too generous. Astragalus rolled her eyes and began stocking the shelves with her new inventory. 2 or 3 orders a month. That's all it takes to support myself, entirely through this apothecary. Hard to believe my magic is really worth so much, but who am I to complain? It's certainly a more favorable balance compared to the kind of work I was doing years ago. And I do enjoy the freedom, the excessive amounts of time I have for partying, for dates. On that note, with all the business out of the way, would you like to hear about my date? Would I like to? Not necessarily. Please, Astragalus. As someone with no romance in your own life, the least you can do is live vicariously through me. The no romance thing is by choice. I listen to you gush for your own damn sake. For my sake? Yeah, I'm afraid you might actually implode if you had no one to talk to about this stuff. Oh gosh. I'm actually making a noble sacrifice every day that you come in here with new tales of romantic conquest. If you're truly suffering, I shall That's the thing, though. I do like seeing you all worked up over something, even if I don't understand it myself. So there is a mutual benefit. You'll listen then? Yeah, at least until I get all this put away. After that, I'm kicking you out for the day. Fair enough. I'd better be brief then. He is the absolute cutest thing. I picked him up at a candy shop yesterday. Fluffy pink hair with golden eyes, naturally rosy cheeks that make him look as if he's always a little embarrassed by something. He's shy, but not the type that becomes paralyzed in the bedroom. Periwinkle, for the last time, I do not need to hear about bedroom stuff. I wasn't giving any details. Though the details are the best part. This is a safer work zone only. Break that rule and you're out of here. My apologies. I'll refrain. Anyway, my point is, he's extremely cute. Adorable, in fact. Right, so standard fare for you. Absolutely not. If he was just your average cutie, would I be emphasizing his cuteness so much? I don't meet these people, so it's all the same to me. How can it be? The intensity is so drastically different. Perhaps so intense that I'm having trouble explaining it properly. I'll say, all you've really told me so far is that he's cute and shy. He's kind as well. He saved the best part of our dessert for me without even asking. Wow, I would have led with that one. Oh, enough of your sarcasm. When all my favorite details are off limits, what do you suppose I'm left with? Well, what really matters is that you had a good night, even if it meant you couldn't get here on time like I asked. I'm already hoping to see him again, to be honest. Oh yeah, don't hear that from you very often. Really? But I've gone on second dates all the time. This guy got a name? I don't kiss and tell. No, actually, you tell me about everyone you kiss. Yeah, he already imploded all over Pastel. Oh, that was a good one, Ohelia. Come on, if he's really the absolute cutest, it's a shame to keep him anonymous, right? Not like I'm gonna tell anyone anyway. Fine, his name is Pastel. Even his name is cute. Right? Oh, that reminds me. He sold me some candies that share his name. Would you like to try? Sure. How could a witch turn down free candy? Periwinkle digs into his bags and pulls out one of the pastilles. He hands the candy to Astragalus, who promptly unwraps it and pops it in her mouth. Oh, these are good. Where did you say this candy shop was? Not far from here. I'll give you directions. They put their heart and soul into these designs. I can't stop staring at Periwinkle. Isn't he adorable? I love this really cutie vibe. Actually, it's been a hot minute. Let me see. Oh, they have quite a few. Oh, they have some new games out. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was like this. Oh, okay. Okay, I remember. Okay. They actually are the creator of Bad in Theater. So that's what. Okay. I totally forgot about that. I don't know if I know. Okay, sorry, it'd be distracting, but I mean, is it really a live stream with Sparrow if I don't get distracted? But I don't know if everybody who all watches Markiplier, but Markiplier actually played Bad in Theater on his game or on his channel before. It's where as you play through you get different endings and everything of the different stories, and he played that game, so they created that as well. Shout out to Astragalus for being the most masculine looking character in this game, my queen. I also enjoy that she is Ace, because they said, it was by choice, so I'm guessing she is Ace. So she also has no interest whatsoever in the bedroom tales, but she listens to what's the word? Oh my god. But she does listen to him though. She's like, I don't want details, but you can tell me all about this. I'm the reason for your distraction. Okay, about 80% of the time, yes you are. I get distracted. I'm like, oh yeah. But anyway. Okay, move this up. Okay. Shortly after telling Astragalus where to find Atelier Sweets, she unceremoniously kicked me out. Oh, she got the deets. She got the deets to the sweet shop, and then she didn't need us anymore. She'd long finished putting all those bottles away after all. With money in my pocket and no more work to be done for the moment, I'm free to begin pursuing my next date. But wherever shall I go? It's a weekday, too early for parties, too early for drinks. I suppose I could return home and straighten up the place. However, why would I busy myself with chores when I could be celebrating another order successfully filled? Before Periwinkle can decide on where to go, a familiar witch approaches him. Cassa. Periwinkle? Oh, Cassa, so lovely to see you. Yay, I'm so glad we ran into each other. How to describe Cassia? She's exceedingly cuddly. We met at a party one night during which she latched onto my arm and never let go. Quite endearing. Since then, we've gone on little dates from time to time. She really loves my magic, so I tend to spoil her whenever we're together. Do you need something, dear? Ah, yes. I tried coming over last night, but you didn't seem to be home. It depends. What time did you come over? Ah, you came to visit me? I'm flattered. I must have been out to dinner at the time. Sorry I missed you. Oh, it's okay. I was mostly looking to talk. So, if you're available right now, do you want to go to a cafe? Oh, well, that was a sweet shot. I was like, oh no, I know what cafe we're going to. That's honestly me though, but I don't need a love life. I have BL. Exactly. Alright, I am going to step away for like 2 minutes to take a really quick bathroom break. So if you guys need to run and grab a snack, take a bathroom break, whatever, this is a perfect time to do it. I swear I'll only be gone for 2 minutes, because I'm just gonna make a beeline there and back. Alrighty. Okay, hello, I'm back. There we go, I'm back. Alrighty, we can dive back in. Hello, kitty kitty. Sue decided to come join us. Hello, baby. Alrighty. Alright, I hope everybody's back from their bathroom break. We are going out on a cafe. I mean, we just made money from selling our potions, so I think we can go splurge a bit, right? We take our seats at the nearby cafe. It's a pleasant, sunny little place. I've come here often with all sorts of other witches. Casa orders her usual hot chocolate with extra marshmallows, while I decide on a simple rose tea. Oh, Periwinkle, could you make my marshmallows smell like roses too? With pleasure. Periwinkle's wand drops from his sleeve and he gives Cass's cup a quick tap. Yay, it smells just like roses! Just as you asked, dear. It may slightly affect the taste, so let me know if you'd like the spell undone. Cassa dips her spoon and lifts the marshmallow to her lips, blowing on it lightly before popping it into her mouth. No, it's wonderful. She truly can find the joy in any little moment. Such a delight. Definitely a contender with the title of absolute cutest witch, though I would call her absolutely cute, rather than absolute cutest. It takes more than cuteness alone to earn the title of absolute cutest witch. That's where the difference lies, of course. But what am I thinking? How rude it is to begin ranking my dates in such a way. I must be stuck on the thought from my earlier conversation with Astragalus, trying to put Pastel's cuteness into words. He really is something special. It's all in the contrast. His polite, well-mannered, and proper exterior, concealing such intense desire, begging you to make the first move, and then going ahead and taking it on his own as soon as you. Enough of that. There's someone else in front of me now, isn't there? Cassa continues happily sipping her hot chocolate before speaking up again. I missed you, Periwinkle. I've been so busy with packing, I hadn't had a chance to see you at all. Packing? And just where are you headed off to? Oh, that's right. I never had a chance to tell you. I'm finally moving in with my partners. In 2 more days, the 3 of us will all be sleeping in the same bed. Oh, that sounds cozy. Congratulations. Thank you. I've looked forward to it for so long. It sounds like you're about to enter a lovely domestic life. You earned it. Aw, I'm really happy. But, speaking of my partners, you still never even met them. True, but I can imagine how wonderful. I can imagine they're wonderful, just from how you've talked about them. Right, but, what if you didn't have to imagine? That's what I've been wanting to talk to you about. I was hoping we might all be able to go on a group date sometime. Oh? Yeah, because just, like, oh my god, let me try this again. Yeah, because, like, I just think you're so wonderful, Periwinkle. I want you to know them too. Though it sounds like fun, I'm a bit But wait, before you say no, they're both very easygoing and so loving and nice. I can promise it won't be overwhelming. That unfortunately isn't where the issue lies, my dear. I know you said you didn't want to get involved before, but I just know that we would all get along so well. Oh, Hilya! Hello! What did you miss? Not much. Casa, was telling us that she's packing so she can move in with her partners. And she wants us to go on a group date. Is she wanting us to become one of her partners? I'd like to reassure you however I can, but I understand if you still turn me down. Matters of love are so tricky, aren't they? I still recall the first time something like this was asked of me. I'd been nervous going in, but I had also never entered a group situation before. I attributed my anxiety slowly to that. However, it quickly became clear that I just wasn't suited to it at all. I do love to spoil each of my partners, but strictly one at a time. Perhaps I was left scarred by the breakdown in communication, the passionate fires of a long-established romance. Surely Casa and her partners are magnificent people. It may indeed be fun for a night, but becoming entangled in a committed relationship is something I always avoided from the beginning, isn't it? That's all very sweet of you, but I do have to decline. Aww, I can't help but feel a little broken-hearted. Girl, you have 2 partners. You have 2 other partners. You're fine. You're fine, I promise you. It's just not Perry's jam. I apologize. Truly, it's nothing personal. Oh, I know. I don't take offense or nothing. It's just sad. Now that I'm going to be living with them, and knowing you don't want to meet them, I think it's best that we just break things off. Yeah, don't. My ex-friend's old BF was into multiple people, and guess what? He got the herpes to stay with one person. Yeah. Yes, I agree. As you say, it's for the best. Oh, we can't even be friends no more. Oh, there we go. I hope we can still be friends, though. Of course. I'm sure our paths will cross every now and then. Yeah. Thanks for always treating me so well, Periwinkle. It was my pleasure. Even casual relationships can end in breakups like this. This is largely why I tend to prefer one-night affairs. Things can just become so messy as needs evolve. And as Casa and I go our separate ways, I can't help feeling a little blue. Perhaps I'll return home for the day after all. Girl, you just ruined our whole day. Periwinkle quickly changes into something more comfortable, dropping his bag unceremoniously onto the couch. I could use an afternoon nap. Yes, that is precisely what I need. I'll wake up feeling refreshed and ready to go back out into town. He shoves some blankets aside and collapses on the couch. And when he does, the contents of his bag spills onto the floor. Lazily leaning over to gather it up, he notices the candies from before. Was I too hasty in saying I'd hoped to see Pastel again? I suppose I've forgotten the feeling of not being enough for someone. Usually these things tend to dissipate naturally, without confrontation or notice. So when things don't, it stings. Periwinkle scoops up the candies, dropping all but one of them back into his bag. He settles into place on the couch, nestled in a tangled mess of blankets and cushions, and unwraps his chosen pastel. Look at him. He's enjoying that. It is sweet, though. What a shame that would be if I never got to taste it again. Literally like Lo Ben Ho, he had 600 women, but in the end he only wanted one Shizuan. So she probably just wants him. But she is moving in with him. His partners. But yeah, Law bin Hall did have 600 wives. But I'm glad he ended up with Shizuan. Man, there's a fan fiction I've been reading right now, a scum villain fan fiction. It's a bit twisted. It's got the original goods in it instead of our transmigrator boy. It's got the original goods in it, but it's something. I'm still hoping we get season 2 eventually. I need it. That's right. I could never resist the promise of an entertaining night, no matter what may come down the line. I'm a hopeless hedonist, after all. Nothing to be done about that. Let fate decide, then. If he comes, he comes. And if we never meet again, I can always hold on to the memory of our perfect date. Several hours later, there's a knock at the door. And right there on his doorstep, Periwinkle is pleasantly surprised to find Pastel! He came back! I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon. And treating me to another cute new look, no less. Sorry, I couldn't stop thinking about... I realized last night I never actually got to sample your magic. The scents you mentioned. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they just dive straight into straight into fun time. We were quite preoccupied, weren't we? Yes. So that's why I'm here. Hey, you go on a jog? It does look like maybe he went on a jog. He's in that definitely looks like athletic wear. It looks good on him though. He finally manages to make eye contact, but quickly averts his gaze once more. Were you in bed? Sorry, I shouldn't have come this late. These aren't even my sexiest pajamas. I didn't say anything about that. But to answer your question, no, I wasn't. Though I did take a nap earlier this afternoon. I've otherwise been enjoying a relaxing night in. And I'm so very glad I didn't end up going out. I would have missed out on this flustered mess. Would you like to come in? Pastel nods vigorously in response. It's still a bit of a mess in here. I hope you don't mind. There's a path through. I've seen worse. Oh, maybe I'll let it spiral further into chaos then. I'm just so competitive, you know. I'm not sure that's a competition you really want to win. Perhaps not. Periwinkle carefully steps over some of his clutter to dig through one of the boxes in the far corner of the room. Ah, here they are. My personal favorites. Oh, aren't they cute? This row here contains more of the more potent scents. Most of them for relaxation, things to calm the nerves. The rest I just happen to like. Sweet scents like strawberry, banana, bubblegum, mango. Is there a reason you're only naming candy flavors? Must be a coincidence. Pastel picks out an unlabeled bottle filled with pale pink liquid. What's this? Huh. Watch out. That one's an aphrodisiac. We'll see about that. Really? Oh, he takes that as a challenge. Pastel locks eyes with Periwinkle as he opens the vial without hesitation. How bold. Oh, it's peach. I almost expected it to be overpowering. Yes, well, the aphrodisiac bit was a lie. But I'm glad you like it. You're really good at this type of magic. I never done anything like it. Would you like to try it on? Oh, no. I don't do perfume or cologne or anything like that. You never tried it? Oh, so would you say you're a perfume virgin then? I'm not. Who even says things like that? Periwinkle. Periwinkle says things like that. In my line of work, you'd be surprised. It's probably just you. Maybe so. If you're not gonna try it, I'll have it back now, please. I could try. I just don't know how I'm supposed to apply it. May I? Pastel nods, handing over the small vial. Periwinkle seals the opening with his fingertip and swiftly tilts the bottle over and back. Here. He lightly rubs a spot on Pastel's neck, engulfing them both in the pleasant scent of his magic. Their eyes meet, neither of them daring to be the first to move. Maybe the aphrodisiac bit wasn't a lie after all. Pastel breaks the spell, rushing forward with a sudden kiss, and then retreats just as quickly. Sorry, He certainly is impulsive. Not that I mind at all. I'm more than happy to go along with your little game, Pastel. Oh no, my own magic is working too well. I guess there's no choice but to have my way with you, my sweet. Oh no. Pastel's half-hearted protest ends there. Periwinkle's hands were already upon them, and would continue to be for the rest of the night. Alright, they had another fun night. Chapter 3, Missteps. How many chapters are there? I don't know. It doesn't say how many chapters there are. Okay. Over the next month or so, we fell into quite an enjoyable pattern. Pastel would show up at my doorstep maybe once or twice a week. Sometimes we'd go out to dinner, but mostly he'd just spend the night. It was starting to become an almost routine, though each visit was somehow just as exciting as the last. The details of which I've chosen to keep private, for Pastel's sake. That boy is insatiable, I will say that. Inevitably, after seeing someone for long enough, one begins to pick up on their habits. Cute habits. Like the way he kisses me on the cheek before rushing off to work in the early morning. The way he runs his hand through his hair when he's thinking really hard about something. Even his knock is specific. Once, lightly to test the waters. A pause as he gathers his courage. Then 3 firm and evenly spaced. I'm not sure which of these habits he's conscious of, but there's one I've decided he must be acting knowingly, which is his habit of leaving one of his personal effects behind with each visit. First, a barrette, then an earring, his choker, a bracelet, and then he returns after a few days with an apology, explaining he had come to pick up whatever he left behind. Sure, Pastel, keep creating your little excuses to come back. I'll happily go along with them. That is clever, though. Good excuse. I've had enough sugar now. I just ate some ice cream, and I feel like if I continue this, I'm going to overdose on sugar. Okay, I think that might be a good place to stop with the ice cream for the night. Well, I guess this is the closest I will get. Welcome back, Aura and Cammy. They remind me of them. We'll eventually get an update on the game. Eventually, I'm sure. What fun. I wonder what he'll come looking for this time. Periwinkle gathers up the discarded garments that had been left strewn across his bedroom, tossing them into a pile to be dealt with later. He couldn't possibly leave his underwear behind. Could he? No, that'd be impossible to explain. An earring, sure, but there's no way he'd walk out of here like that. Periwinkle hums to himself as he makes his bed, double-checking between the sheets while he's at it. I'm almost disappointed. He wanted the underwear to be left behind. It's been so consistent up till now. I suppose he could just be that forgetful. Oh no, he didn't leave anything this time. Unable to find anything in pastel in my bedroom, I decided to spend the rest of the morning cleaning up the place. Now, mind you, I never let my house get dirty, only messy. Leaving garbage or food waste about is out of the question. Everything else, though, is simply that many things don't make it back to their proper place. Or rather, I can never decide on a proper place for many of my things. Toss them into boxes, shuffle the boxes around the room, and suddenly they become unmanageable piles. To truly put everything away, these would all have to be emptied and sorted, a daunting task to be sure. But it has been a while since my last attempt. Might as well put in some effort. But where to begin? I suppose my work supplies have been a little difficult to navigate as of late. That's an achievable goal now, isn't it? And practical as well. Periwinkle begins with the box of his favorite perfumes that had been sitting out since one of Pastel's first visits. Ah yes, the aphrodisiac. That was a fun night. He packs the bottles back into their places, then closes the box, sealing them safely inside. This should go... Perhaps it'd be better to set it on the bookshelf, high on the bookshelf. If I just rearrange things a bit, there should be room for everything. As Periwinkle begins setting things aside, a new pile is born, precariously teetering on the back of the couch. He places the box just where he wants it, and then stacks his various books and knickknacks around it. Just as he made his way through the half of the pile, a small portion of it topples forward, bouncing safely into the couch cushions. Ha! Topple all you want. I was prepared. He finally notices Pastel's jacket, which had expertly blended into the blankets and cushions around it. Ah! Just when I'd finally worked up the energy to clean around here, what do I find? Yes, this is no mere case of forgetfulness. It was indeed a little game all along. Periwinkle giddily laughs to himself, excited to have been proven right. You've escalated it too far, Pastel. To leave your jacket behind is just ridiculous. He leaves me no choice. I'll just have to return this myself. Periwinkle abandons what he was doing and skips off to his room to get dressed. Oh, let's accessorize. Earrings, dark earrings, white ribbon. Ooh, blue ribbon kind of goes well. Cat ears, bunny. Maybe a halo. I think that choker goes well, because you can see it. Actually, let's give him a little cat ears. It goes with it. I hadn't had the chance to return to Ulterior Suite since first meeting Pastel. He was the one always showing up on my doorstep after all. There was no need. It's about time I paid him a visit, yes. I could restock on my favorite candies as well. Upon reaching Ulterior Suites, though, I hesitate. Would it be rude to barge in while he's working? I just know I wouldn't be able to resist teasing him. As to not become a nuisance, I shall make my presence known from here. Periwinkle boldly approaches the bench directly in front of the candy shop and sits down. All while wearing Pastel's forgotten jacket. I love the hat. The halo is kind of ironic though. I know, right? And now we wait. He's wearing the jacket. He's like, I will summon him from afar. A few minutes pass. I can see Pastel through the shop window. He's currently preoccupied with a customer. Luckily, I brought a lunch. A simple peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Will he notice me before I finish it? The customer is walking out now. Our eyes met. Pastel turns away, pacing a bit. I take another bite of my sandwich, still watching intently. He stops for a moment, in front of the door behind the register, until finally making his way out of the store, broom in hand. But instead of coming over right away, he turns his back to me, sweeping the sidewalk in front of the entrance. Perhaps he has a strict supervisor? He keeps glancing over his shoulder. Just come over here, you silly boy. His face is quite red, so I can say with confidence that I successfully overwhelmed him once again. I finish my sandwich by the time he approaches. He takes a seat on the opposite end of the bench. I thought you were ignoring me. No, I was just deciding what to do. Was this a bad time to return your jacket? Not the worst time. Periwinkle unzips the jacket and shuffles out of it, casually folding it into his lap. I found it while I was cleaning up the place. I suppose I could have waited for you to return, but since I was in the area... Right. Sorry. It's my fault for leaving it behind in the first place. Pastel can barely look me in the eye. It doesn't stop him from stealing glances at what I'm wearing. But who would resist? I wore my cutest dress for this. Something seems a little off, though. He's usually a bundle of nerves, yes, but this is a bit much. I'll get right to the point then. Oh, look at the cuties! Pastel. You know you don't have to plant excuses just to visit me. I wasn't planting anything. I was just forgot it on my way out. I find that hard to believe, considering you've forgotten exactly one thing each time you visit. Really, you should be more honest. A baker feeding a stray cat? Yep, pretty much. Sorry, thank you for returning it. Oh, it's my pleasure. It gave me a good excuse to see your flustered little face again. Periwinkle sets the jacket on the empty space between them and rises to take his leave. But Pastel gently grasps his wrist before he goes. Perry, sorry I made you think I was ignoring you. I was only teasing, my sweet. Still, I can't, I'm not ready to be open about who I see outside of work. I like to keep things very discreet. I don't want to have to explain anything to my friends. I die of embarrassment. So that's why. Understood. I'm actually used to being someone's little secrets. That didn't sound quite right. What I'm trying to say is, I don't mind at all. From now on, I'll just continue to let you come to me. Thank you. Sorry. I don't know what you keep apologizing for, Pastel. I'll see you around, yes? Pastel nods and finally lets go of his wrist. I'm gonna screenshot this and ask what genre it is. I'll win every bet. No one would guess it's BL. But they're cute little boogers. A misstep. A huge misstep. I should have guessed it from the hints he's given. Just a few things he said here and there. It was enough to put it together, wasn't it? The most obvious one being that he always comes to me and not the other way around. Our comfortable pattern that I recklessly interrupted. I should have known from previous encounters with closeted individuals. What's supposed to be a fun surprise appearance can turn so quickly into a desperate rally to cling to normalcy. Carefully constructed lies to conceal the piece of yourself that may not be accepted. Whether it's by an individual themselves or by their loved ones. Certainly an inevitable position to find oneself in. Pastel and I had been seeing a lot of each other during this past month. What was the inevitable breaking point then? It can only become more complicated from here. But it was going so perfectly for so long. Perhaps I'm being overdramatic. I hadn't I haven't grown tired of him at all, which is precisely the problem. Unwilling to return home so soon, I walk in the direction of the apothecary. Astragalus will be able to knock some sense in me. She always does. Oh. Astragalus, are you busy? I know that whine. You shifted into dramatic bitch mode. Take pity on me. I'm having a bad day. All right, baby. Tell me what happened. Things are slow today anyhow. Astragalus listens patiently as I explain the events of the day. I learn to come straight to her whenever I find myself unable to make a decision. Though she often puts things far too bluntly, I do always end up feeling more grounded after her consolation. So, you're upset because you overstepped his boundaries. Accidentally! You always leave out key information. And now you think it's over between you two. When you put it that way, I really do sound dramatic. I mean, you are. Oh, wait. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. I was drawing again after the restore and my drawing crashed again. Oh no. Oh no. Is that what you mean? He hacked your laptop? Oh man. He hacked you. Your hacker hacked you. That is so funny. I am sorry you're suffering that, but it's also really funny that your character is happening only with him. Alright. We're getting some advice from our girly friend. Our girl that is a friend. I mean, you are, but you also have a point. If you want to avoid things getting complicated, this is your sign to get out. I gotta say though, for two guys who aren't in a committed relationship, you sure do sound like you are in one. It's purely casual. I've still been seeing a few others in the midst of this. But all you talk about is Pastille. Every time you come in here. I know. I just wish I hadn't gone to return the jacket. It was supposed to be fun, but now... Yeah. Honestly, I think he's being unfair. He shows up to your place whenever he wants, right? Yes, but I don't have anything else going on. He has a respectable job and all. Sounds like you just have less self-respect. This guy isn't treating you right. Now that's unfair. He simply said he wasn't ready. It doesn't mean... Making excuses now? You are really hung up on him. This is too hilarious to watch. Girl, you're supposed to be helping us. Enough! I simply can't help if he's just the cutest thing. Of course, I don't want to stop seeing him. At that moment, a familiar chime sounds, marking a customer's arrival. I turn my head instinctively to see... Jam! Periwinkle? Oh my god, you look so cute today. Why, thank you. I certainly didn't expect to see you here, Jam. Astragalus walks into the back room, still laughing at Periwinkle's expense. Oh my god, hang on. I'm sorry. The drawing looks good enough, so I won't continue drawing it. Okay. I guess he just said he's done, right? He was like, it's good enough. Leave me alone. I've been coming here to buy your magic. Remember when you did a little demo for everyone at that one party? You totally sold me on it back then. I've done quite a few, so I can't recall, but I'm happy to hear it regardless. So, what are you doing here? On a date or on a job? No date today. I ruined my chance at that. Aw, man, that's such a bummer. Really never thought I'd hear the day you, of all people, couldn't get a date. You date like everyone. It'd be more accurate to say I go on dates with everyone, rather than actually date them. Aw, same difference. You're like the thirst master. She's right. It's not as if pastel is my only option if I'm looking for a good time. Anyway, are you going to Sherville's party tonight? No, this is the first I heard of it. He's throwing yet another soiree? Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't know. I suppose I've been out of the loop on these things, more out of the loop of these things than usual. I haven't bothered with as many parties since. Well, you should come. They're good luck, like in terms of love and romance. I mean, I'm finally dating my best friend, thanks to that last one. Ah, Marzipan, was it? You weren't together before that? I knew everyone thought we were. So embarrassing. I guess what matters is we could finally be totally honest with each other, though. I'm really happy. Well, congratulations. You deserve that happiness. Yeah, so like if you ever need relationship advice, I'm your gal. Oh, but I guess you wouldn't since you don't actually date anyone. Periwinkle hears Astragalus snorting with laughter in the back room. How dare she? I came here to be comforted, not ridiculed. Jam, dear, what time did you say the party started? Oh, like a few hours from now, I think. Sorry, I can never remember the time difference between here and the netherworld. No matter. These things tend to go alright, and I prefer to arrive fashionably late. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna return home to freshen up before the soiree. Sure, see you there. Oh no, are we gonna go to the party and miss Pastel? Like Pastel's gonna come by while we're actually gone? Periwinkle marches home in a huff. Astragalus thinks I'm lacking in self-respect. I'll show her. I'm gonna find someone to spoil me tonight. Netherworld parties happen to be the perfect venue, always filled with cute faces I haven't yet encountered. Plenty of incubi as well. They live to please their partners. It's been a while since I've slept with a demon. I'm looking forward to this now. Alright. Okay, let's put little devil horns on. Maybe a dark choker. Lovely hearts. Let's put some devil horns and devil wings on, because we're going to hopefully hook up with an incubus, it looks like. And so, a few hours later. Ooh, look at this vibe. Periwinkle arrives at the soiree. Look at everybody. Let's see, who's available? Scanning the room, he spots both Jam and Sherville, happily chatting with other guests. Okay, there's Jam, so that must be Sherville. Maybe Serval himself certainly isn't a bad lay, but I couldn't go stealing the host of the party. Periwinkle begins to gravitate towards the snack table, still scoping out the various partygoers. Plenty of candidates to choose from. However will I decide? Before he can make up his mind about who to approach, a taller demon slides into the empty space beside him to start conversation. Cardamian. Lots of cute witches at the soiree, huh? Oh, so it's been decided for me. I'm already being spoiled. I didn't come here for the witches. I'm Cardamian. Periwinkle. So, this is gonna sound weird, but do I know you from somewhere? Your dreams, perhaps? Nah, for real. Something about your face is just so familiar. I frequent these types of events, so it's likely we crossed paths at some point. That's not it. I would have tried hitting on you if we did. Well, you're certainly free to do so now. I'll give it a shot, with your permission. This one isn't bad. I do appreciate how straightforward he's being. Yeah, your nightmares. Not the dreams, the nightmares, right? So, what are you here for if not the witches? I had intended to find someone to spoil me, and incubi are rumored to be good for exactly that. We are. So, the rumors are true. I'm in luck then. Would you happen to have any friends who'd be interested in dancing with a cute little witch like me? I could ask around. Or better idea, you could just settle for me. I suppose you'll do. I present my hand and Cardamian, gives me an exaggerated bow. He pulls me in a little clumsily with his gigantic demon hands. Always enjoyable to be swept up in the arms of a larger man. My own hand is almost entirely consumed by his, unlike with Pastel's, which fits so... Pastel? Am I still comparing everyone to him? I shake the thought and return to the moment. The pair swirls around the dance floor, losing themselves in the music. After a while, Cardamian suddenly speaks up. Pastel's gonna pop up out of nowhere. I mean, he's already popping up in our thoughts, so... Oh, I think I just realized where I know you from. Really? How? Now. Yeah, you were in the magazine I worked for. I'm an editor. We used your photos for an issue a couple years back. Oh? What a coincidence. I did used to do some modeling in the past. And in the past it shall remain. I'm in a different line of work now. Oh, really? That's too bad. I always thought you looked amazing. I appreciate that. Well, this certainly complicates things. I much prefer to have been complete strangers. How unfortunate. Just when I was beginning to enjoy myself. It's like dancing with Barney the dinosaur. He's massive. Like, yeah, he is much bigger than Perry. Wow, I can't believe I ran into you like this. Maybe it's a sign. A sign? Of what, dare I ask? That you should come back to modeling. I can get you in our magazine again, if you're interested, that is. I appreciate the offer, but I moved on. It put too much of a strain on my relationship with fashion, among other things. Oh, well, at least take my card, in case you change your mind. No, thank you. I don't see that happening. Oh, come on. You'd be so great. Feels like such a waste of talent. He said no. He said no. I'm quickly growing tired of this. Thank you for the dance, but I really should be going now. Huh? Are you sure? Yes. That was fun. Perhaps we'll meet again sometime. Yeah. We out. Oh, this is a cute background. Look at the wavy heels. Dun, 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 dun. I didn't expect to be reminded of my modeling days of all things. Though his excitement was certainly understandable, the way he went about it certainly ruined the mood. I hate to admit it, but I'd gone into this night far too unstable to begin with, for such a small thing to get to me. I'm not even here on my own terms, am I? This was all to prove a point. That's certainly not in the spirit of a friendly soiree. It's best I just return home and... Periwinkle, wait! Dude, we said no! If he said no to your card, that means an absolute no. Yeah, he said no like 3 times and turned him down. He's being polite at first. He turns his head to find Cardamon has chased after him, stumbling into the lonely night air. Hey, I'm sorry if I said anything to upset you. Upset me? Perish the thought. It's simply I'm feeling a bit off tonight. I realize I may have come out here for the wrong reasons. Look, I'm sorry I suddenly start talking about work. That wasn't why I approached you at all. You came here for a good time, right? Well, a party's definitely the place to find it. Heck, it's what I'm here for, too. So you're not wrong to come looking for that. You completely misread the situation. Though it is starting to look salvageable from here. Anyway, please forget about the magazine stuff. It doesn't matter. We were having fun before that, right? Dancing was nice, yes. I want to do more than just dance with you. Oh, there it is. Now we're getting somewhere. More than dance? And what could that mean? Well, don't make me spell it out. A kiss, perhaps? Sure, and, well, you know, whatever else you'd like to do. As an incubus, I live to please. Since he apologized, I may as well. Kissing is a fine start. Damon holds out his arms, inviting Periwinkle into a soft embrace. Periwinkle's hands glide up his chest, and he wraps his arms around the demon's neck. Their faces just inches apart, he pauses. I expected him to close the gap. Pastel would have kissed me. I've grown far too accustomed to that, so I automatically... Shit, this was a mistake. Pastel, come get your man. He's settling for a plum with wings. Periwinkle gives him a light peck on the cheek before pulling away. My apologies. I do actually need to get going now. Huh? I shouldn't have led you on. I'm terribly sorry. Wait, by the way, what happened with Pastel? Did they fight? Remember Periwinkle was cleaning and he found his jacket? And we thought we'd go, like, return it to him. But, it turns out that, Pastel's not fully out of the closet, so he's not comfortable with, like, people around his work and his friends finding out who he actually dates. So we feel bad. We feel like we totally overstepped a boundary. So that's why he's out here trying to feel better about himself. Oh, no, don't worry about that. If you don't want to, it's fine. I'm a little confused, though. Did I do something wrong? It's not you. You're very nice. Very firm muscles. Haha, thanks. If it were any other night, things would have gone very differently. Please believe me when I say that. Seriously. Is all this mysterious talk supposed to make me want you less? I'm sure you'll have great luck with the witches inside. You're very charming. Damn. Well, alright. Get home safe, Periwinkle. Hope to see you again on any other night, like you said. Thank you for keeping me entertained. Farewell. I shouldn't have come. What exactly have I proven here tonight? That I'm willing to pursue the first pink-haired boy I come across out of sheer desperation? I wanted Astragalus to be wrong for once. To admit that I'm hung up on someone is just... I don't feel like myself at all. What do you mean in the closet? Pastel looks anything but straight. I'm pretty sure they all know. Well, I think he is. Periwinkle arrives home, lazily slipping out of his shoes and dress. He tosses his hat somewhere and collapses onto the couch. I feel even more miserable than before. Periwinkle finds himself staring at the front door, half expecting to hear a familiar knock. The state Pastel would find me in if he were to show up tonight. I should get in bed. But he doesn't. Instead, he buries his face in the cushions and falls asleep. Aww. Chapter 4, Peach Blossoms. Periwinkle bolts awake to the sound of a knock on his door. Oh, what time is it? He rises from the couch and lightly treads over to check who might be visiting him so early in the morning. Ha! At first, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. It took several moments to register the fact that Pastel was on my doorstep. The boy came! The knocking comes again, snapping me out of my stupor. Ahem. One moment, please. Periwinkle gathers up the clothes he left on the floor and stuffs them out of sight. I have a feeling there's 6 chapters. Oh, you think so? Next, he scrambles into the bathroom to check his makeup. Passable, considering the circumstances. Wrapping a blanket around his shoulders in an attempt to look half decent, he finally opens the door. Oh, look, he's in a cute little jacket today. Hi, I took the day off, so Sorry, did I wake you up? Yes, I had a late night. Oh, no. He's gonna think you're fooling around with someone. I mean, he said, he's been with other people while they've been going out, but he's gonna think you've just been with someone. Come in. I'll just be ready in a moment. Pastel is here. But why is he here? A day off? Not that he has the day off. But he chose to take it. And then came here? Let's just put that aside for now. I need to get dressed. Periwinkle scurries back to his bedroom to change, while Pastel waits politely by the door. So, your day off, huh? And you chose to visit me? I'm flattered. Well, it's not just a visit. I was hoping to, take you on a date. Oh, a date? Usually we reserve those for dinner time, haven't we? I wanted to make up for yesterday. So, if you didn't have any other plans, I was thinking we could just hang out for a while. Sure. I don't mind, but what exactly is there to make up for, my sweet? You know, how I told you not to come back to the shop, even though you only showed up to do me a favor. He has it completely backwards. Periwinkle pokes his head out from the bedroom to look Pastel in the eye. Au contraire, Pastel. I should be the one to apologize for putting you in such an uncomfortable position. I shouldn't have shown up unannounced. It wasn't my intention to cause you any actual discomfort. No, I don't think I clarified my boundaries from the beginning, so that's not your fault at all. Then it seems everything is fine now? Perhaps I could get to know those boundaries better during our date then. Why does it sound so suggestive when you say that? I think he knows his bedroom boundaries by now. I think he does. No, go back to that. Okay, hang on. Periwinkle retreats back to his room with a smile. The boy has truly caught me off guard. I'm almost frustrated that the spiral of guilt and confusion I lost myself in yesterday could be resolved so quickly. That was all it was. I had merely been fixating on my mistake. It had nothing to do with Pastel per se. He just happened to be the one at the center of it. So of course, all my attention was unnecessarily directed towards him. Thank God, imagine if he came and Barry was with us. That would have been so bad. Yeah. Though honestly, I don't think we would have brought him all the way back to our house. We probably would have got freaky deaky there. There's no problem then. Which means, as usual, I can enjoy our date to the fullest extent. Well, do tell me where we're headed. I'll need to know if I'm going to pick something to wear. Oh, you haven't had breakfast yet, have you? Let's get something to eat first. Actually, could you come in here a moment? Yes? I thought it might be fun to have you choose what outfit I wear. Oh, are you sure? The clean clothes are in that pile, dear. Okay, Oh, he's gonna pick our clothes. Pastel begins to sort through the pile of skirts and dresses, taking extra care to fold the ones he set aside. How about these? He approaches the folding screen and holds the clothes out to the side for Periwinkle to take. Oh, those are nice picks, but no underwear. It's like you want us to go commando? What, weren't you already wearing some? So scandalous, Pastel. I didn't know you had it in you. Please, I'll find you a pair. I'm only teasing, my sweet. Periwinkle finally walks out, fully dressed. Oh, that is cute. Ready to go. Pastel looks him up and down cautiously. You're wearing some, right? We'll just have to find out later tonight, won't we? Perry! Alright, let's find something. Are we sure? I think the white ribbons might go well with this. I'm trying to do like different things we haven't done yet. I think the white ribbons might go well. Sparrow, look at me. This is BL you picked. BL. It is BL. I think we've done the choker before. Ooh, a flower choker. There we go. It is BL. Oh, he's gonna have to wait and see if we're wearing underwear or not. What a lovely day for a date. We walk side by side, Pastel with his hands stuffed into his oversized pockets. So cute. He's in the perfect position to be clinged to, but I must refrain. I doubt he'd be comfortable with me hanging all over him in broad daylight. Besides, there's no need to jump into such overt affections just yet. When we reach the cafe, Pastel orders us some donuts to share. I wonder what else he has planned. He only mentioned hanging out. Who knows what that could entail? Munching away at our breakfast, I study his face for clues. He's really so cute. I remember the choker. He wore it on our first date as well. And that's the same beret he left behind after one of our sleepovers. Such pointed choice in accessories. And now all my staring has embarrassed him. You're too easily flustered, my sweet. Forgive me for staring. I was trying to intuit what you might have planned for us after this. Oh, nothing in particular. Wandering around town is enough for me. I see. Loitering does facilitate conversation quite well. As long as we're out and about, we won't end up, Oh, is he gonna say it? You know. Of course not. I actually like when we get to talk. I mean, not that we don't when I sleep over. It's just a different kind. True. Sorry, now I feel like I'm talking too much. He wants us to talk because if he comes over and we hang out at our house, it's gonna go straight to the bedroom. Not at all, my sweet. I have to say, I rather enjoy our chats as well. even if you can't resist cutting them short once we're behind closed doors. I'm really sorry. He's simply too much fun. But this is no time for my usual teasing. I can't forget what brought us here. This is the perfect opportunity to become more deeply acquainted. I'll learn all about Pastille so I don't end up crossing the line again. In the interest of defining boundaries, are there any subjects I should avoid bringing up with you? On that note, has there been anything I've said that's caused you discomfort in the slightest? Please, don't hold back. Nothing really comes to mind. I mean, I always felt pretty comfortable around you, so we could probably talk about anything and I'd be okay. Anything? Really? Surely you must have some sensitive topics you like to avoid. I guess so, but I wouldn't really be worried talking about them with you. Actually, you might be the most attentive person I ever met. Maybe that's why I'm not worried at all. I'm so glad to hear that. But you certainly piqued my interest. Oh my god. Why am I saying interest instead of curiosity? My brain is turning to mush, guys. And we are a little over 2 hours in, and my brain has turned to mush. This is why I don't do, like, the really, really long streams. I'm sure I wouldn't even be comprehensible after 5 hours. But you certainly piqued my curiosity. What kinds of sensitive topics, if you don't mind me Oh my god, this is Periwinkle, not him. Don't give him that power. You're going to have a high heart rate every day. Yes. Yes. Perry loves making him flustered. But you certainly piqued my curiosity. What kinds of sensitive topics, if you don't mind me asking? Like, for example, you never made me feel weird about gender stuff. I certainly hope not. That one's a bit sensitive for me as well. See? That's why it feels okay to talk about with you. I'm not very masculine, so I get mistaken for a girl every now and then. Not that it's something I get mad about or anything. I've always dealt with it ever since I was little. Still, I think it bothers me in particular since, well, you know, I'm intersex. He's intersex? And we're just now learning this? I think it's fine to cut off here and finish next week if you want. It's like, it's supposed to be a 2-hour-long game. But he's intersex! Right. I want to be recognized as a boy, but I like wearing feminine clothes, too. Yes, that's it exactly. I feel the very same. You feel like an a-hole now? Good. You. Apologize to the poor pink boy. Yes, that's it exactly. I feel the very same. Right? Like, I don't want to be limited to presenting only one way, even if I'm fine with boyish clothes, too. For me, it's simply about looking beautiful. I dress to fit my ideal. It's not a matter of gender, but aesthetic preference. These are clothes I feel best in. You look really good in them, too. Why, thank you. And I must say, your sense of style never fails to impress. I'm glad you like it. We love it. Pastel sips his drink while Periwinkle continues. When I was young, I didn't have the confidence to dress so beautifully. Can you even imagine? You without confidence? No, I'm not sure that's possible. Right? I suppose I was a different person back then. Where I grew up, things were much more black and white. You were either a boy or a girl, and you had to dress accordingly. That sounds harsh. It very much was. I was completely miserable. Perhaps it's because I come from that sort of environment, that I want it to be known. I look this glamorous as a boy. Not to say that this is easy for any gender. I only wish for my efforts to be acknowledged. Wait, is he an Omega? This is not an Omegaverse game, to my knowledge, but I guess technically you could classify intersex as Omegas. Yes, because, a boy, but possibly could have a child, so I guess they are an Omega. I think I really like that, because I just find those type of characters fascinating. So that's a lovely. I love this turn. I think we should be getting close to the end of the game, though. I think it's just your competitive spirit again. What if he's an Omega, but he transmigrated into a regular world? Maybe. I mean, there's a freaking netherworld in this universe. See, you truly understand me. They laugh together. Periwinkle relaxes into his chair and finishes his drink with a big smile on his face. Pastel and I depart from the cafe and make our way down the street. With no destination in mind, the details of our surroundings, things I never really paid any mind to, make themselves known. Aromas from the bakery, the flower shop, the pastier, each district distinct and enticing. I'm left with a peaceful feeling as we pass each of them by. Now there's a fun idea. A scent that transforms over time, giving you a sense of place. But I shouldn't be thinking about work while I'm on a date. I turn my attention back to Pastel. With gender thoroughly discussed, the next personal question would have to be, ooh, sexuality. Which type of partner gets you the most hot and bothered? I mean, clearly it's us, right? I'm so happy for the representation. People that are born intersex must have struggling. I'm making Omega jokes, but it's actually a struggle. Yeah, I mean, we're embracing everybody having different sexualities and genders, and like this game alone has so much oh my god. Oh my god, that word, I just said it. But this one shows so many different things. Like, apparently, intersex, femboys, ace, polyamorous, so all of them are being shown. And that is really cool. These devs are really, like, showing everything and embracing everything, and it's lovely. Shh! You can't just shout those words in the middle of a crowd. Oh, who's even listening? I certainly wasn't shouting. Please don't talk about that stuff too loudly. People will start giving us weird looks. Shall I whisper it into your ear then? That's even worse! Now who's shouting? Pastel glances around, but despite his outburst, Periwinkle was right. No one had turned their way. Sorry, I guess it's okay. Feel free to stop me if I'm being too much, yes? There's nothing wrong with being a little too much. I imagine you'd say so. Returning to the topic at hand. And I saw some actual melatonin. That's rare. Yeah. Our glorious ace queen. I've been with all sorts of partners. I'd say I can appreciate just about everyone. But I must admit, I prefer witch boys above all others. I would also say witch boys. Oh? Care to elaborate, my sweet? Nope. That's all I have to say on the matter. I'll have to tease it out of you later then. We follow along the twisting streets of the shopping district, looking in each of the windows as we pass them by. This is my favorite part of town, filled with all the high-end boutiques you could dream of. The mannequins from one of them catches my eye, and I lightly grab Pastel's sleeve to draw his attention. You look so good in that, don't you think? Really? I don't know if something so extravagant would really suit me. Nonsense! You could pull it off. Those accents match your eyes. I guess they do. But you'd look great in that one, too. Oh, and that one. You're pointing to everything. Yes, well, the alternative would be to say that I like to see you in nothing at all. Do you go clothes shopping often? You have such a variety of cute looks. Oh, every now and then, but I can't afford the kinds of stuff they sell here. It is rather pricey, but the brands are worth it. I really don't know anything about fashion. I just end up picking whatever stands out to me. As it should be. You're better off not becoming obsessed with these things. It certainly isn't easy on the wallet. I'll leave the brand name stuff to you then. Just seeing them is enough for me. Oh, just seeing them? Not stripping them off of me? That's Perry's favorite pastime, is teasing him. You don't need to look good in anything. You don't need to. You look good in anything, yes. He looks good in anything and nothing. So, after our little fashion circuit, we end up near the cafe where we started. I certainly worked him up enough to take home right away, but that would mean cutting our date short. What a shame that would be. I skip ahead of Pastel and twirl around to face him. There's somewhere I'd like to take you. Huh? Sure. I realize I've seen your workplace, but you haven't seen mine. It's a little apothecary I sell my magic for distribution. Oh, we're gonna introduce him to our girl. An apothecary? I thought you sold perfumes. Technically, that's what they are. I don't claim they deliver any lasting health benefits. They're more for healing the mind. Anxiety, stress, and any other unpleasant feelings can be lifted away with just the right aromas. It's more effective for some than others, but for those sensitive to such things, it can make quite the difference. Huh. And now I fear I bored you with all this uninteresting work chatter. No. That's not it at all. I was just thinking. It's really admirable that your magic can be used to help people like that. Admirable? Selling candies, I think, makes people happy too. Maybe that's what's fun about it. Not that I ever claimed our candy is healthy either. If anything, you might get cavities. The witch who owns the apothecary really liked the sample I passed along to her. Perhaps she'll ask you to distribute your candies as well. My boss would never agree to that. Anyway, I'd be happy to see it. Lead the way. Very well, follow me. You know, I kind of forgot they have magic. They never use it. Perry has used his magic a couple of times. When we enter the apothecary, it looks to be completely empty. Astragalus usually sits in the back room, consumed in her work, until she hears the chime of the customer entering. If you ask me, she could really use another helper to liven up the place. But I suppose the hustle and bustle of an ever-busy shop would have its own setbacks. Feel free to look around. I'm gonna go and greet the owner. Sure. Periwinkle leans over the counter to peek into the back room. Astragalus, you have a customer. Oh, Periwinkle, didn't expect to see you back so soon. I brought Pastel. We're on a date. Okay. She looks over at Pastel, who waves when he notices she's being watched. Astragalus turns back to Periwinkle. I take it you decided not to heed my advice. What advice? Why bother coming to me if you're just gonna do whatever you want? Well, whatever. Is there a reason you're here? I thought I'd drop by and give you a little update. As you can see, everything is fine now. Sure. Very normal of you to suddenly bring one of your dates here. Is it not? I visit you all the time. Yeah, not for stuff like this. Anyway, I wanted you to meet Pastel. Pastel, come over here. Startled by suddenly being called upon, Pastel fumbles the bottle he was holding and it crashes onto the floor. Oh no! No, baby! No! We'll pay for that. We'll pay for that. He didn't mean to. Ah. Hey, you break it, you buy it. This is not a good first impression. Sorry, I can fix it. Pastel sweeps the pieces of the bottle into a pile along with its powdered contents. Oh, there's his magic! He holds his hands over the pile, now glowing with magic, and the three of them watch as it reassembles perfectly before them. Impressive. He done it so quickly. He was probably nervous. That's why it got done so quickly. There! Good as new. Bring it here. Oh, sure. Sorry. I can't help but feel up at Pastel and yet another uncomfortable situation. All these accidents, Periwinkle. You have medals. And we do have magic. Damn. Can't even tell it was ever busted up. This kind of magic your specialty? Not really. I only learned it because I thought it'd come in handy. Huh. Astragalus continues inspecting the bottle and then takes it into the workroom without saying another word. Wow, I suppose she was impressed too. Is she mad at me? I can't really tell. It looks like you were spared today. That spell really saved you. Alright, hang on, I'll be right back. Alright, I gotta step away for a moment. I gotta help carry some stuff in with our roommates. And, I'll be right back, so just stare at this lovely boy. Okay, I'm back. I am sorry. I am back. Hopefully that's going to be the last interruption of the live stream. Okay. Hopefully we're towards the end of the game, because it's supposed to be 2 hours long. But this is adorable, okay? I am really enjoying this. It looks like you were spared today. That spell really saved you. I can't believe I did that. I'm not usually this clumsy, I swear. Oh, but wouldn't it be adorable if you were? Pastel the klutz. No! I'm just gonna go wait outside. Don't be too hard on yourself. I promise you made a better impression than you think. Oh, poor baby. Hopefully I want to get my food and sleep. I'm sorry, Ohelia. You can go ahead and leave, and you can come back and check the VOD later if you want. I'm sorry for keeping you up. Pastel walks out of the apothecary, and I'll lean against the counter, waiting for Astragalus to re-emerge from the back room. But when she does, it's with a bag full of, well, I'm not quite sure. Where'd your boyfriend go? You shouldn't call him that. Might I ask, what is it you're holding? Busted lamp. I've been meaning to glue it back together myself until I saw the opportunity to save myself the trouble. She immediately went to go get something busted because she's like, he will fix it. How offensive. Take it to a repair shop like everyone else. Nah, waste of money. You better keep that boy around. He's useful. You certainly changed your tune. He is cute. I get a good vibe from him. Anyway, bring him back in sometime so I can get this lamp fixed. Got it? He won't be doing that. Seriously, though. Where I'm from, we were taught that you can tell a lot about a witch from their magic. There's only so many times I can see Pastel have a heart attack. Oh, poor baby. And his, very empathetic, sincere, compassionate. Well, you aren't wrong. But how can you judge that sort of thing after witnessing just one little spell? Ha, wouldn't you like to know? I don't need your superstitions. I have a date to get back to. Alright, have fun, Periwinkle. Oh, I very much intend to. Smiling to himself, Periwinkle strides confidently out the door to where Pastel is waiting. Our poor baby. He feels so bad. Hey, do I need to pay for that bottle? She didn't mention it. Phew, I'm glad I could fix it. I was worried it might be expensive. You never told me you were so good with magic. As I recall, you said you've been living without it? Yeah, mostly. I won't get into the reasons why, but I got back into studying it recently. Astragalus certainly thought you were talented. I'm impressed too, of course. Thanks. If only I could use magic to stop myself from being a klutz. Oh, are you embracing that nickname now? No! Please go back to saying my sweet. If you like that one so much, I suppose I have no choice. I just meant... Never mind, don't call me anything. Oh, Pastel. We resume our stroll around town. This time it's Pastel who takes the lead. He seems to have someplace in mind, but hasn't said as much. Hello, Kirish? Sorry if I say that wrong. Hello, welcome in. Are you non-binary? Are you talking to the character or to me? This time, it's Pastel who takes the lead. He seems to have someplace in mind, but hasn't said as much. I want to see Periwinkle get flustered. Then I'll be I'll be happy. Yeah, we need to see our boy, the unflusterable, get flustered. He merely takes my hand and leads me up a labyrinth of stairs. To you? Well, let's see. I'm Ace. I know that might not be the full quality, but I am actually Ace. I do really enjoy BL games. I do. It's my bread and butter. I love it. But Sparrow, I am Fail Sparrow, and I am a boy who loves BL games. So there's your answer. Everyone in here is male except for me. Yeah, both of the characters are boys. And once we reach the top, a gust of wind swoops through the trees overhead, showering us in flower petals. Ah! Peach blossoms! That's nice, isn't it? I can't help but think you're trying to tell me something right now. Huh? Don't you remember? My aphrodisiac was also peach-scented. I've been told I'm Ace, but I don't think so. I just don't like talking about smexy stuff in real life. I mean, yeah, everybody has their own, like, comfort levels. So, yeah, maybe you're still, like, working on figuring out what exactly you are. I wasn't thinking about that. I was trying to think of other places we could go, and this one came to mind. I'm a fan of your gameplays, and I'm from India. Oh, hello. I thought that was an Indian name. It's not Singh. Is that last part Singh? If it's pronounced correctly. Do you like okay corn? I don't know what that is. But yeah, welcome. I'm glad you're able to catch a live stream and you're enjoying the games. He's our cherry blossom. Also, I'm straight. Okay. Yeah, he is our little cherry blossom. Isn't he cute? I love his blush. It's so cute. Straight out of shoujo manga. Honestly, how does he know I'm weak to such things? We don't have to stay. I mean, we've already walked around so much. It's okay if you want to head back now. Not to do things. I just mean, I'm gonna stop talking. Pastel? Yes? You presented me quite the conundrum. If I kiss you now, you'll definitely want to return home with me as soon as possible. But I wasn't done learning all about you. I'm not ready for our date to end. Oh, that is a conundrum. Yes, you see, both options are equally appealing. However, can I decide? Well, it's still light out. Maybe we can hold back until after dinner. Or I could have you for dinner. On the other hand, you bring up a valid point. Holding back is fun in itself. Do you expect me to recover after what you just said? See, this is quite fun. It's decided then. The date continues. I give Pastel a moment to calm himself. We walk up to the railing and look out at the town. You can see Altiera Suites from here and the train station next to it. My house is somewhere in a row of similarly built homes, inconspicuous. Fallen petals litter the bricks at our feet, with every little breeze carrying a few more over the railing to land somewhere unknown. After watching them for a while, I turn back to Pastel. Tell me about your magic. Okay. What do you want to know? Your specialty, dear. If you were that good at reconstruction, I imagine it must fall somewhere in that category? Not really. I'm actually an astral witch. My, how rare. And what exactly does that entail for you? Oh, well, I mostly use it for fire spells, like anyone else. Forgive me, I'm not well versed in magic theory, but does astral magic have something to do with creation? It does, but that stuff is pretty advanced. I haven't been able to find any books explaining how to use it. Which is probably for the best. Actually, no one should be allowed to go around creating souls spontaneously. Pastel rubs the back of his neck, looking off into the distance. He seemed so troubled by the subject. I suppose because he had been living without magic, it may feel strange to openly discuss it. As an astral witch, though, I wouldn't have guessed. Putting two and two together, one thing makes perfect sense now. So, the famous Atier Sweets Golem was your creation? Is she really that famous? I'd expect ourselves to be a little better if that was the case. But yeah, just don't go around telling everyone. I didn't know what I was doing when I made her. What an amazing feat! And yet you sound almost ashamed of it. It's not like I regret it or anything. Gumdrop is really great. I feel bad she's stuck in a body with so many limitations. Like, she didn't ask to be made that way. I didn't know you could even make golems that feel real emotion. So, of course, I never considered any of that. Sorry to go off about it. I've just been feeling guilty lately. Kind of a heavy topic. Alright, I'm gonna go for a bit. Okay, bye, Ohelia. Thank you for joining. I hope you sleep well. No. Thank you for telling me. It's as if I've discovered a whole new side of you today. I'm grateful to know it. Thanks for listening. I don't get many chances to talk about things like this, so I'm grateful for it too. Hearing you speak of her, though, I'd love to meet this golem of yours one day. Sure. Maybe one day. Pastel is amazing. I never met anyone who could downplay their talents this much. I could ask 1,000 questions and still only scratch the surface. My, now I'm the insatiable one. How the tables have turned. We decide it's time to move on and descend the stairs from whence we came. Still chatting endlessly as we decide where we wander to next. Over dinner, Pastel opens up a little more. We trade anecdotes, listening intently to each other's stories, no matter how unremarkable the events told within them. I could never tire of it. I was hooked by his every word. Alas, the hours flew by and our day together was quickly approaching its end. Oh, hi! Welcome back! But now we had the whole night to look forward to. The sun was on its way down as we emerged back onto the street. The atmosphere so different than it had been just a short while ago. Pastel brushes his bangs aside and asked, Do you want to start heading back? Or do you want to head back? It's starting to get late. You really waited so patiently to be able to say that. It's not like you aren't thinking of it too. Let's go through the park. It's a shorter walk. Sure, after you. Periwinkle extends his hand, which Pastel takes without hesitation. Under cover of dusk, they walk towards the park with fingers gently intertwined. The park, during twilight hours, is nearly always deserted. Tonight was no exception. We had the entire place to ourselves. This way, I can cling to Pastel all I want. And on top of that... What are you smiling about? Finally, no one's around. We can talk about all the inappropriate things we want. I knew there was something dangerous about taking the shortcut. It's okay then, right? No one will overhear your lavish confessions. Okay, what do you want to know? Oh, I didn't think you'd actually agree. I don't have anything prepared. What? Really? How anticlimactic. Unless you're dying to tell me how much you love being dommed. I'm not gonna say that. Any fetishes then? I have experience with all sorts, you know. This is too much. I need to sit down. Pastiel begins to retreat to a nearby bench. Ah, are you perhaps into fooling around outdoors? That's illegal! Only kidding. Periwinkle follows Pastiel to the bench and sits down beside him, leaning his head on his shoulder. Your sweatshirt is so warm. Are you upset with me for suggesting such a scandalous idea? No, but if you cling to me too much, I'm worried I might change my mind. I wouldn't want to compromise your morals, but I'd also hate to let go. Pastiel laughs at that, resigned to his fate. The pair sits in comfortable silence for a while, listening only to the sound of the fountain before them. Periwinkle can start to feel himself being lulled to sleep by it, and so he tries speaking up again. I don't know what it is about you, Pastiel. We've talked all day, and yet I still don't feel like it's enough. I, didn't really expect to be out this late either. It just kind of happened. This was all supposed to be foreplay, wasn't it? Forgive me for putting it so bluntly. I guess it was. Pastiel, we have to get back to my place so I can fuck you. Well, we know who the bottom is. You really are being so blunt right now. We have to. It's the entire purpose of foreplay, isn't it? How could you have let it go on this long? We could head back right now? Yes. You're gonna have to stand up first. In a moment. But trapped in their comfortable position on the bench, Periwinkle is unable to stand in the end. Instead, he falls asleep to the sound of the fountain and Pastel's beating heart. Aww. Chapter 5! Chapter 5! How many parts? I don't know, it doesn't say. I love the fact that on the page there's absolutely no gameplay, so I can't check and see how long it is. Oh my gosh. Well, we can end it here, but how much you want to bet it's going to be like 5 minutes in the next part. Alright, we'll go ahead and end it here for today, and we'll pick this. Wait, can I not save? Okay, I can save. Okay. Thank goodness. I was about to lose it. Okay, we're gonna end it here for this week. And we'll pick this back up next week. It was really cute. Like I said, I think it's 6. I think you're right. We're almost at 3 hours. So heck yeah, this is rounding up nicely. So we'll pick this up next week. I don't know how long it will be. I'm guessing we'll probably pay at least 20 minutes is what I'm guessing. They'll be left in the game. Okay. Menu. Main menu. Whee! Okay, this has been really cute. I'm glad we decided to play it. Thank you. I'm tired. I'm about to eat and sleep. Thank you for joining, Oh Hell Yeah. I hope you sleep well. Thank you everybody who watched, and I will see you guys next time. It will be Wednesday, somewhere between 12 and 2 East Central Time. I've normally been hitting about 1. It kind of depends on if I have any technical issues and, you know, if I overslept like I did today. And, okay, I'll see you then. It was cute, and I've had enough sweetness. I want heartbreak next week. I'll see if I can have a nice backup game ready for you for just that. All right, my chickadee.